Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Reelloose Adventures. Oh well, on this episode it's going to be a crazy mission. I've got no food, no water, my 2 dogs, and we're heading north from a station that I normally hunt on, up along this river system, all the way to the headwaters where I've found an awesome looking waterfall shooting out of a hill on the map. It's about 15 k's walk, and I'm going to camp up there for the night. All I've got is my life straw, a hammock, no food. So it should be crazy. Got the dogs, hopefully we just catch a pig, some fish, and we just live off that. So hope you enjoy and follow along. Whew. Two dogs I'm taking with me today. This is Blackie, he's a little Jack Russell, and we've got Red here. So he's only a puppy, Big Red. He's only about 8 or 9 months old, and so is Blackie. Blackie's only about a year old. So they're apprentices in training at catching pigs, so have some patience with them, because I need a lot of patience with them. We might miss a lot of pigs, I reckon, but this is how you get them chasing pigs. Just keep going with them until they catch a few. So big walk for them, and hopefully we get some. Anyway, I'm just gearing up. I've got my backpack and just making sure I've got everything I need. I've got no food, no water. I'm just using the life straw, and got my rifle, a knife, yeah, my hammock, and a bit of fishing gear. So that's all I've got for 2 days and 1 night. So just gonna make it work. Anyway, we'll start walking and we'll get into it. Oh well, we haven't walked far and we've already run into our first bit of bush tucker. So it's actually the perfect season at the moment down along the rivers, because there's a little berry that the Aboriginals call bunday, and this is them there, little black berries. They're green when they're not ripe, and then they turn black, and they are perfect eating, so sweet, and yeah, prime. So that's our first bush tucker, and good breakfast. So we'll keep cruising, but there should be trees all along the creek like that, so it'll be good. Well, we're about 2 seconds into our walk, and we walked straight into a big boar, and the dogs bailed it up on the side of the little track that I'm walking down to the river, and then unfortunately it upped them, and the little pussies, because they're only pups, run off, and then it was probably my fault I didn't get a shot at it, but run off into the bush. They're still after it now, but I don't think they're going to catch it. But it was a good boar, so that's a good sign that there's going to be heaps of pigs through here, hopefully. Oh, we've lost Blackie on the tracker. He was, I don't know if you can see, but last time we seen him, he was at 835 meters. He's gone after that pig, but little Jack Russell's legs aren't that big, so haven't heard any barks yet, so he hasn't got it. I might have to walk in there and try and pick his signal up again though, because he's getting a bit far away. Oh, well, Blackie had that boar. He's only a little dog, and his bark's pretty quiet, so I couldn't hear him barking, and I was just sitting on there top of the hill waiting for him to come back. He was about 900 meters, kept dropping out. So I'll walk in there and see what he's doing, and then I got about 300 meters and I could hear him barking down in a gully, but by the time I pushed through all the thick stuff, that was only about 100 meters away, and he blew it again. He's just starting to come back now. He's 180 meters, so I better keep moving, try and track him down. Oh, I got down onto the river that I'm trying to get to. Got Blackie back. Yeah, that was Dad's fault. He didn't believe in Blackie's skills and didn't think he had a pig, but turns out he did, and I waited too long. But there's so much pig sign here, so I reckon we should get a few. Like, even with the dogs being new to it, hopefully we should get a few. But this is a little river here. It's pretty thick at the minute, but it's on the maps, it looks like it opens up, so I'm just going to keep pushing up this, and yeah, hopefully get a few pigs. I'm going to pull the rod out and start fishing for JPs and jungle perch when I get a bit further up, because there's some massive jungle perch in this river, especially the further you get up. So, but I've lost a bit of time chasing the dogs around already, so yeah, I'll keep moving before I start fishing. Well, the first trip that I've ever decided I'm going to wear shoes. Thought, nah, I'm going to wear shoes this trip. And they're giving me the worst blisters, so decided barefoot again. I'm going to take them off, leave them on the bank here, and then I'm going to pick them up on my way back past, so barefoot from here on. Whew. Smoked him. Jesus. Red. That was hectic. I hope I got a good angle on the camera, because only about an hour into our walk, and we hit a big boar, that boar that the dogs missed. And then the dogs, we were just walking, and right in front of us as the dogs hit a big mob pigs, about 10 pigs. Blackie went one way chasing one, and then Red went the other way. Red chased his back around and come straight for me. I was standing on the pad, you'll hopefully see in the video. And yeah, just lit it up with the 308 straight between the eyes, dropped him, and before it took me out. So yeah, pretty cool. Here. Red, come. Here. I definitely don't want to run. There we go. Coonskin wolves. Come on here. Come on. Run away. Not going to push my luck with that fella. I think I'll just leave him. He looks like he wants to kill me. I just bought one of these life straw bottles. Never actually used it before, but I didn't want to carry water all the way up here. The brand's Camelback life straws, so I don't know, we'll give it a go. It says you can get 4,000 litres out of this thing before it's no good, so just fill it up and see how it tastes. Yeah, it works good as. I don't know if it's filtered by charcoal or something, but it seems to take all the taste of the creek water out of it, and yeah, sweet. This saves you carrying all that water. If I had to do a trip where I walk, 25 k's, 30 k's round trip, then I'd be carrying like 10, 15 litres of water for 2 days. So this here, just fill it up all the way along the creek and keep going. So good investment. It's only about 80 bucks. You get 4,000 litres out of it, that's pretty good. Anyway, creek's starting to get a bit smaller, and some big rocks starting, a bit of waterfalls. So I'm thinking it's going to start getting a bit more rocky up this way, but we'll keep going. Get him. Oh well, this is that boar we just got. Blackie pulled him up, straight up, no running, about 300 metres up the creek, had good wind. He was just sleeping beside a log and smacked him. He's got a pretty nice red tusk, about 80 kilo boar. Anyway, we're not even anywhere close to being 1/10 of the way, so we'll keep moving. A few more berries. Oh, I've been walking for about 30-40 minutes now up the river, and then I've just noticed on the map there's a bit of a swamp like off the river a bit, and I've walked up onto it, and this is it here. A lot of pig sign, heaps of wallows digging. I'd say there'd definitely be a big crocodile in the swamp. Looks a lot like a croc swamp to me. So we're up a long way up a river where there isn't a lot of crocs, but I could near bet there'd be one in here because this is the perfect spot. Pigs all around the banks. Like there's sandbars on the other side to lay on. So perfect spot for a croc, but so we won't let the dogs go in here and we'll keep walking. Just pulled up for a bit of a break, have a bit of a drink. Been walking for about an hour and a half now since that, oh maybe an hour since that last pig. Not a lot of pig action. We've sort of gone into a different kind of country, heaps of palm trees and all that. River's getting a bit smaller and a lot more rock in it. So we'll keep walking, but it's hot as my shirt's just drenched with sweat. So I don't know, I haven't made it as far as I would want to do by this time. And I'm hoping we can still get up to them big caves and stuff. So I'm just going to keep pushing all day till about 3 o'clock. I haven't had any lunch, but I just don't want to stop and make a fire and catch a fish. I just want to keep going because just trying to get up there. So probably stop about 3 o'clock and set the rod up and do a bit of fishing just so I can catch dinner. But yeah, I don't know. See how we go. We'll keep walking. See if the country changes a bit. Hopefully it changes to a bit more open scrub, and there's a few more pigs about.
Get him! Huh? Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him!
Blackie, oi, Blackie, come. Blackie, come.
Blackie, come, come. Get him, get him. Get him, get him.
Holy. Whoo! That big bastard near got me. Now I hate shooting around dogs. If I can't shoot around Blackie, if I can't shoot around a dog and it's not in the vicinity, I don't want to be pulling the trigger unless I know that dog's there. But that pig was about to rip my ass out. That's 2 in a row I've nearly got ripped out by today. Woo! Hit him in the top of the head as he come down. The dogs wheeled him around. He was just bedded down. I was just walking along and he was bedded down in the creek bed. And he's just hopped up, dog's seen him. I've loaded the gun. He's done a big loop around, and then dogs chased him around straight to me, and friggin' just about hit me, and I pulled the trigger, boom, blew him out the top of the head here, and he dropped, and then sort of give me enough time to just get out the way and get a tree. Chased me all the way up the bank, jumped up the tree, dogs kept going with him, chased him across the river. Blackie lost him on the river because he's very short-legged, as you can see, so poor old Blackie can't swim very quick, but Red kept up with him and pulled him up on the other side. So he's a good boar. I don't know if I'll be able to show you too much of him because he's got a lot of blood on him and YouTube don't like that, so I'll see what I can do though. He's got a massive set of hook, well not a massive set, but good set of teeth on him. Pretty big boar. Whew. He would have done some damage if he got me. I don't know what the footage is like, but I tell you what, it was pretty scary. I thought I was going to wing it like I did the first one this morning where I just dropped it right between the eyes, but when he's coming at you full strap, and I just turned my scope on, boom, scope, bang, and I still hit him and I hurt him. I got him in the top of the head, but whew, that was scary shit. Just went back and had a look at that footage, and it was pretty wild, I tell ya. And I actually feel like an idiot because the dogs, I rewinded it, and they weren't close enough that they could have got shot, but I shouldn't have pulled the trigger, I can tell you. And everyone will know that's got bailing dogs and whatever, they've done it before. You just get caught up in the moment, and Red was pretty close, but not close enough that I would have, you know, endangered his life or shot him, but you know, he could have been. And you got to be so careful with bailing dogs, even if you're getting chased by a big boar. I mean, I'd rather take a rip than shoot my own dog, so I sort of feel like a bit of an idiot. I should have just run and jumped on a tree or something and tried to get away that way instead of pulling the trigger, because could have ended badder than it did. So we got the pig, dogs are all good, but sometimes you need a wake-up call to just know that you got to calm down, let the dogs catch the pig before you pull the trigger, and make sure they're clear of it. So anyway, you live, you learn. We'll keep cruising. And what's that now? 1, 2, 3 pigs so far, 2 good boars. 4 pigs, 4 pigs, 2 boars, 2 sows. So yeah, we'll keep cruising anyway. Just gonna go in for a bit of a swim. It's about 11:30 and super hot, so just gonna jump in the water. Got my water, I've been making sure I drink heaps of water. Jump in this little pool. Made sure there was no crocs in it before I got in. I had a good look. Jump in, let the dogs cool down a bit, and oh, that's cold. Have a bit of a dip, bit of a rest for maybe an hour. Dogs are starting to get a bit tired after 4 pigs, and then yeah, we'll keep cruising. Just walking along the edge of the riverbank here, and it's getting later in the day, so I've got to start thinking about camp tonight, what I'm going to do, what I'm going to catch for dinner. Got to get a fire going. I've got to find somewhere good to camp. So I'm just cruising along the edge here, and I just seen a few real big jungle perch. So I've got the little 4-piece rod here, and dogs keep running off, and gonna chuck a little popper or a little surface lure on. They're all just sitting at the bank. You can't really see them, but there's a heap there, good eating size, so be perfect for dinner. I've never actually eaten them, but I reckon they come out of these nice little clean creeks here. They should be good. So put a little popper on, sling it out, see what I get. Might just put this little popper on here. Jungle perch love anything that hits the surface, so these little poppers will be prime, I reckon. Yep. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, not a monster, but it might be dinner. We'll put him on the side there and see if we can get a bit bigger one, but I'm not going to get picky with it. Oh, that thing stings for a little fella. Oh, oh. Another one. Cat dog. On the go, bomber. Lure's nearly bigger than it. These things, these fish are the spikiest fish on this planet. Out, Red. You're gonna get break the rod, aren't you? Out. Come on. Anyway, we'll try and unhook him without getting spiked a million times. Oh no. Oh, we've got a bigger one here. There's dinner, I think. There's dinner. Come on. Oh. Perfect. That's dinner right there, people. Little bit bigger than the other one. Perfect. Hopefully we don't lose him now. Oh, I found a bit of a little camp spot. It's not ideal, but who really cares? You're only camping here for the night. Got a nice little swimming spot down here for a bath. Sorry if the water's a bit loud, but can't really help that. But yeah, nice little swimming spot there. Got the fire going. But the main reason I picked this spot, which is not a big deal, but it had 2 palm trees that are about the right space apart to hang my hammock. So yeah, should be all sweet, but it's not that beautiful. Plenty of rocks on the ground that I'm walking over and hurting my feet on, but nah, all good. So got the fire going. I reckon I'm going to clean up the fish and chuck it on the fire soon. Sort of be about 5 o'clock now, so have some early dinner and an early bed. But I am gonna go and try and get myself a spear, because this little creek here looks prime for big cherubin, and I'd love to have one of them for dinner with the fish. So I'm gonna go try and make myself a little makeshift spear. It doesn't need to be anything flash, it's only to spear cherubin. So yeah, might make that, and then I've got a torch there, so I might go around tonight with the spear and see if I can get a few and just chuck them on the coals. But it's been a pretty good day, got a few good boars, and yeah, a few jungle perch, and got one for dinner. Dogs are loving it, they're tired up there, leaping. Got all their collars off, so. But yeah, settled down now, I'm buggered, I've walked a long way. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it to the spot I wanted to go up further. There's about 3 or 4 k's to go, but it's just too far. So I don't know, next time might try and drive the buggies up there through the open flats, more up the top of the creek bed here, try and get to it that way. But it'd be pretty cool to go and see. It's like a big waterfall that comes off the side of a hill by the looks of it on the map. So but anyway, make a spear and we'll go from there. Just chasing a pretty straight stick for my spear. This one's not ideal, but it'll do. So I'll chop this down with a knife, and then I'll show you my little plan on hopefully how it's going to make a spear, but I'm not really sure if it's going to work yet, but we'll give it a go. Oh well, it's pretty wild, but it might work. So there she is. I don't know if that'll work, but we'll give it a go tonight. I just got some baling twine. I had some baling twine because I've got to tie my hammock up to the trees with it, so I brought some with me, and I've just stolen a bit to wrap around there. And I've got 2 sticks. I don't know if you can see, but I've got 2 sticks jammed in this way and that way, and that's what's spreading it all open. And then I've just sharpened it up, and I've like heat treated it in the fire to make it a bit harder. So I don't know, I think it'll be good enough to get a few cherubin, so that should be prime. But I'm gonna chuck that fish on the coals now and have that for dinner, and then it'll be starting to get dark. But yeah, anyway, rightio, gonna chuck my dinner on. Just gutted him and got some good coals going now, so I'll sling him straight on. It's only a small fish, so give it probably 8 or 10 minutes aside, and should be good to go. Have that, and then it should be getting dark. Might try spear some yabbies and chuck them on the fire too. Red. Oh well, it's not the biggest dinner in the world, but it'll get me home, I reckon. It looks a bit smaller when it's been shrunk down in the fire, but here we go. It's coming out. Probably should have got 2 of them, I reckon. See if I can scrape these scales off. My toe. Looks pretty good, nice white meat. Bloody hot. Pretty good. Pretty good for a freshwater fish anyway, so I don't know, I'd nearly rate that over a freshwater barra, that's for sure, or a freshwater jack. Not too bad at all. Nice white meat, pretty soft. Good. Oh well, if there's anyone out there that wants to eat a jungle perch, now you know they're not too bad. I'm gonna finish this and then might have a bit of a shower. Probably about 5, probably close to 6 now, so it's just starting to get dark. Gonna go get a heap of firewood and get ready so I can soak up the fire tonight and whatever. But yeah, I'll have a quick bogey in the creek behind me and freshen up because I smell pretty bad after that big walk today. I know my shoulders are pretty sore from carrying that backpack the whole way, but anyway, yeah, we'll do that. Oh well, sun's slowly starting to go down. Got the coals burning down on the fire. Had that fish, it was pretty nice. Had a bit of a shower. And yeah, just waiting for the sun to go down so we can see if this makeshift spear will work or not. But super nice, yeah, it's like peaceful as. Bit of breeze, so it's pretty cool, no mozzies. So yeah, I'm loving the hammock too. It's nothing flash, it's just the cheapest hammock you could buy, but yeah, it seems to be good. A lot better than sleeping on the ground. The other thing is this thing, man, I've been using it all day and I'm not sponsored or anything like that. I'm just literally went to the lure shop and or the camping shop in Cooktown and picked it up, and it's unreal. Like, I've probably put about 5 litres through it of just like shitty creek water, and it tastes like it's coming out of a tap. Like, it tastes beautiful, the water out the top. So definitely recommend getting one of them. And I mean, for even all the people in Cooktown where I live, like, all the water's brown at the moment. I don't know what's going on, but man, pick yourself up one of these because they seem to be the go. Just put your drinking water in it and sort it out. But yeah, anyway, yeah, the dogs are pretty tired. I'm pretty tired too, actually, but yeah, I'll call it there, and might see me spearing some cherubim tonight, hopefully. I reckon there'd be heaps up in this little stream up here, but we'll see how we go. Oh well, I just went for that bit of a walk looking for cherubim, but none around, only small ones. So spewing, didn't even get to use my spear, so no good. But anyway, I am that buggered. Walked a long way today. Got up at 4 o'clock in the morning and walked all the way till about 3:30. So I'm gonna hit the hay, jump in the hammock, stoke up the fire, and see you guys in the morning. Oh well, morning guys, just packed up camp and about to move on. Just getting an early start so I can sort of start moving before it gets too hot, because it was bloody hot yesterday. So hopefully get a few more pigs this morning. It's a big boar walked past the camp last night and dogs were going off, but I grabbed them and tied them up for a bit so they didn't chase after it, because I didn't really feel like jumping out of bed at 1 o'clock in the morning with bugger all torches and all that. So there must be a few getting around, so we'll start walking back and hopefully we run into a few. But I'll just put out the fire here and then we'll cruise. Anyway, we'll start walking. Just having a little break, sitting down on a log. Dog started growling and carrying on, and I could hear something on the other side of the river, and there's a big mob of pigs running through the trees. I just shot one little one, but yeah, got another one down. Yoo! Here it is. Thank God for that. I am absolutely buggered. Must be about 2 o'clock, walked all day. Dogs only hit one pig and my bloody camera glitched out. I thought it was on, but I don't know, just froze or something. And dog's got probably the biggest boar of the trip, big lump of a boar in a fig tree. Shot him through the shoulder and he ran about 25 meters and jumped in the creek and died. Dogs were trampling all over him and he just sunk to the bottom, so didn't even get to show you him. But one pig for the walk back. I thought we would have got a few more, but obviously spooked a lot going up there. But yeah, whew, what a good trip. Anyway, I'm gonna jump in the ute, fly back, get a big burger from the shop, and yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on another episode.